All right, today we're breaking down a concept that goes way beyond just confidence or charisma. We're talking about something called gentleman presence, that quiet, kind of calm authority some men just seem to have. But what if it's not something you're born with? What if it's actually a skill? Well, in this explainer, we're going to unpack a super practical 5-level framework for building it from the ground up.
Just let that sink in for a second. This really gets to the heart of it all, doesn't it? This isn't about being the loudest person in the room or having the flashiest story. It's about the impact you have, the steadiness you project. It's an energy that people feel when you walk in, sometimes before you've even said a single word.
So what is it exactly? Well, at its core, gentleman presence is just the outside world seeing what's happening on the inside. You know, think of that classic image of a ship's captain in a crazy storm. He's not running around yelling. He's calm, he's decisive, and that composure makes the entire crew feel secure. That's presence. See, it's not a mask you put on. It's the real result of having your inner world sorted out, disciplined, and calm. And that right there is the foundation for absolutely everything else.
To get there, we're going to follow this roadmap. We'll start with the what, then we'll build up from the foundation, your internal command. From there, we'll move to how you express it with your body and voice, then how to use it in the social arena, and finally, how to lock it all in with consistent discipline.
So this is the system, right? A 5-level framework where every single step is built firmly on the one that came before it. You can't really skip a level here because if you don't have that foundation, the whole thing just falls apart. Okay, let's dive in, starting with level 1. Level 1, internal command. This is ground zero. This is where it all begins. Because let's be honest, before you can command a room, you have to be able to command yourself. Everything you project outward starts right here, on the inside. The ideas here are absolutely crucial, especially that first one, self-command over self-control. See, self-control is just gritting your teeth, trying to suppress your anger. It's like putting a temporary lid on a boiling pot. But self-command, that's different. That's acknowledging the anger, understanding where it's coming from, and then choosing a better response. It's about making calm your default setting and deciding how you act instead of just, reacting to whatever life throws at you.
And this is the bottom line for this level. It's non-negotiable. If you're easily flustered or angered or just thrown off your game, any attempt at having presence is going to feel totally fake, because it is. Real presence is anchored in emotional stability.
So, the most important tool for checking yourself here is this question. In any moment, a tense meeting, a tough conversation, some unexpected problem, just pause and ask yourself, am I choosing this response or is my response choosing me? Mastering that pause, that's the first huge win. Okay, so once that internal foundation is solid, we can start building the external structure on top of it. Let's move on and see how this all builds out with levels 2 and 3, how that inner calm actually gets expressed through your body and your voice. These 2 levels, they work hand in hand. Your physical authority, that sends the first signal, and your vocal weight, that reinforces it. I mean, imagine a guy saying, I'm completely confident, but he's all hunched over, avoiding eye contact. The words have zero power, right? Now picture him saying the exact same thing, but he's standing tall with a steady gaze and a calm tone. It's a completely different message. They're 2 sides of the same coin. For your physical authority, this is the standard. Rushed, jerky movements, they signal anxiety, a lack of control. But deliberate, calm, and efficient movements, they communicate purpose and ease. It means you occupy your space intentionally, without being apologetic or aggressive about it. The habit you want to build here is just constant self-awareness. In fact, take a second right now. Check your posture. Are you slouching or are you sitting up straight? Are your shoulders all tensed up by your ears? Just take a moment to adjust. Your body is always communicating something. You just need to be the one directing the message. All right, now for vocal weight. The standard is simple, but man is it powerful. Stop filling space with noise. Get rid of the ums, the ahs, and all those other filler words that just water down your message. Speak with intention, and remember that sometimes silence can be way more powerful than words. This is a serious gut check question for every single interaction. Think about the last meeting you were in. Did you make a clear, concise point? Or did you find yourself kind of rambling, just hoping everyone would agree with you? See, speaking for validation often sounds like over-explaining or adding sort of and kinda. Speaking with weight comes from a place of wanting to contribute, not needing to be approved of. Okay, so you've got your internal command established and you're expressing it through your body and your voice. Now, it's time to take it into the arena. Level 4 is all about social intelligence, applying your presence effectively and respectfully when you're around other people. Now, what's really interesting here is how this frames presence. It's not a tool for dominance, it's a tool for skillful interaction. It's about reading the room, knowing when to speak, and just as importantly, when to listen. Knowing how to lead without steamrolling everybody else. Presence without awareness just looks like arrogance. The guiding principle is simple. Observe first, then engage.
Before you jump in, offer an opinion, or take action in a group, this is the internal filter you run it through. For example, you've got this amazing idea in a team discussion, but someone else is in the middle of a sentence. Instead of just cutting them off, you use this filter. You pause, you let them finish, and then you find the perfect, much more impactful moment to contribute. It's the difference between being impactful and just being loud.
We've made it to the final level, and this is arguably the most important one of all. Level 5 is about making all of this a consistent, integrated part of who you actually are. This isn't some performance you turn on and off. It's a discipline you live every single day.
Consistency. It's built through daily, conscious practice. And this doesn't have to be some huge, complicated thing. Daily drills can be as simple as setting a reminder on your phone to check your posture once an hour, or making it a game to order your coffee without a single or ah. It's about being the same man at work, with your friends, and when you're all alone. This is how you build real skill, not just bravado.
And this right here is the ultimate standard, the real test. True presence doesn't depend on the audience. It's stable, it's authentic. Whether you're talking to one person or 1,000 people, whether you're in a boardroom or a coffee shop, your composure and your authority stay the same because they come from inside you.
And this table just brilliantly boils down the entire philosophy into 5 guiding laws. If you live by these, you're on the right path. Calm is your power source. Your actions speak way louder than your words. You earn respect through genuine skill, not just talk. Your consistency is what builds real authority. And when you're driven by purpose, that need for everyone to like you, it just kind of falls away.
So, the crucial point, the main takeaway from all this is this. Don't ever believe that this kind of presence is something you're either born with or you're not. It is not a mystery. It's a skill. And just like any other skill, it can be learned, it can be practiced, and it can be mastered. It is available to any man who is willing to do the work.
And I want to leave you with this last powerful question from Level 5. At the end of your day, ask yourself this. Just sit with it for a minute. Was I the same man in every room today? It's a simple, honest check-in on your consistency and your authenticity. And the journey to building true gentleman presence, it really begins and ends with that kind of integrity.